Hey YouTubers, well, when you pull your doors off your Jeep, you gotta have some mirrors to put back on it so you'll be legal. And in today's video, I'm gonna tell you about a product that I got from a company by the name of KIXBAX Offroad. Stay tuned. So I reached out to KIXBAX Offroad and got these mirrors, but then they not only just a set of mirrors, but they also offer the foot peg to put your foot, you know, when you're riding down the road, you just prop your foot out there, you know, especially when it's hot outside. You can stick your leg out there and that cold air is hitting you, but you know, it's just comfortable riding position for me at least. And so I thought, hey, that'd be pretty cool. So gotta say, haven't used them yet. I just put them on just like 5 minutes ago, and I just want to know, do they vibrate? Are they gonna, you know, have any wind noise, or is there anything gonna be wonky with them? Or you know, when you pay good money for a product, you want to see if it's good quality. And so that's why I'm doing the video. Like I said, I've never used these before. We just put them on. We're gonna go to the other side. I'm gonna show you how they install, and then we're gonna take it down the road and see how they perform. And I know, you know, it's just a mirror, but you know, you don't want something that's gonna vibrate, and you know, if it vibrates so much, it's not gonna do you any good if it's vibrating and you can't see out of it. So let's see how it does and see how well the foot peg works, and just go from there. So whenever you get the mirrors in the mail, they'll come pretty much assembled. All you have to do is just put this one bolt in that holds the actual mirror on, but there's really nothing else to assemble. I mean, it's just two pieces of round bar that's been welded together, and it has this protective piece right here to protect your paint so it doesn't rub metal up against your paint. And the way you install them is pretty much like you would install your door. You know, it's very simple. You just take and slide them into the hinges, careful not to scratch your paint, and then you take and this piece right here, this little L piece, you just want to raise it up and go over that part where your fabric piece would fit in there, and you just kind of push it in, and then you push down and it locks them in place. And that way, you know, now they're super solid. I mean, seriously, I didn't realize how solid they would be, but I mean, look, I mean, that's crazy. So I think these are going to be some good mirrors that's going to last a long time, probably outlive the Jeep, truthfully. But I mean, that's pretty crazy. I'm moving the whole Jeep just from that bracket right there, you know. So let's test them out and see, like I said, if they hold up going down the road. All right, so one thing I will say is this part here, the mirror part, is not as big around as the factory mirrors. And when I ordered them, I didn't know how big it was going to be, because you know, the pictures they look smaller sometimes than what they really are, but they're pretty big mirror. I really didn't know how well I was going to be able to see out of them, but I really don't think that I'm gonna have a problem at all, because the way they're shaped, they're just the right size. And truthfully, one way to find out. Let's test it out. So this is the maiden voyage. We've never had the doors off this thing before, so pretty excited. Like I said, it's probably a little chilly today to be riding with the doors off. It's probably about 65 degrees, so that's why I've got a sweatshirt on. People are gonna be looking at us like, hey, them guys are crazy. Gotta say, no vibration so far. Not at all, not in the least. I mean, I'm doing 25. And you can see they're pretty tight. I mean, this thing ain't going anywhere. Very impressive. Once I get out here to the main road, I'll put my foot out on the peg and see if that feels comfortable, or we'll just test it out. So, you know, I'm 6'1". I'm a really big guy, and you know, you can see my foot is sitting out there on the peg, and you know, it feels pretty comfortable. Now I guess if I was any taller, it probably probably wouldn't be very comfortable, but right here seems pretty comfortable to me. Now, like I said, I'm tall enough where I could probably take my whole leg and just lay it out there if I wanted to, but I'm sure cops wouldn't like that too much. But it is pretty neat to be able to stick your leg right there and have something to brace your foot on. So, and now as far as the vibration, I'm doing about 40 miles an hour, and I'm getting just a little bit of vibration, but not bad at all. And even if I take my foot off, you know, let's see here. Yeah, it's still vibrating just a hair, but no more than what your factory mirrors would be vibrating at this speed. So, gotta say, I'm pretty pleased with them. They seem pretty solid, and I gotta say they look good too. You know, the finish on them is like a gloss black, and so I was pretty surprised that the finish was as nice as it was. Looks like they're powder coated, so it should hold up. So I'm pretty stoked about the way that they look. Well, I gotta say, my only complaint thus far is, you know, on a cool day like today, like I said, it's probably about mid-60s, and it's a little chilly outside. If you use the foot peg and you're wearing pants, seems like that cold air travels right up the pants leg, right to your nuts. So I gotta say, it'll freeze your nuts off if it's cold outside. So you might want to move your foot in off that peg if you're wearing pants. We drove probably about 10 miles with the mirrors on there, and you know, I didn't think that they really vibrated any more than normal, you know, as far as your factory mirrors. But you know, it's really not even noticeable, and besides, you know, you're not putting on your lipstick in these mirrors. You're just seeing if there's a vehicle beside you, you know, or seeing what's, you know, backing up or whatever. But you know, at low speeds they don't vibrate at all. Highway speeds you're going to get a little bit of vibration, but like I said, mirrors, you'll clearly be able to see what you're doing, you know, as far as a motorcycle, or if a car comes up, it's not going to be an issue. And you know, I really like them. I think they look good, and I like the foot peg thing down there, just not with pants and not with cold weather. But you know, as far as, you know, providing, you know, paint protection, you can see right there, you know, it's got those little isolator bumpers, and it keeps your paint from getting all scratched up. So far, gotta say, I'm pretty pleased with them. So, you know, if you're like me and you're pulling your doors off for the first time, get you some mirrors, and make sure you check out these KIXBAX Off-Road mirrors. I'll put a link to name in the description. And until next time, guys, you guys have a good one. Thanks for watching.